We are joined now by Congressman Eugene Vindman. We know that in the weeks prior, Congressman, that the administration told Congress that they weren't planning a regime change or the fact that they were potentially putting boots on the ground in Venezuela. Obviously, that has certainly changed based on what we've learned today. Did the administration give you any sort of heads up before this occupation or this operation took place?
Yeah, let me be clear on the terminology. The administration actually lied because there were questions asked about whether there was a ground operation planned, and there were denials from senior administration officials. And so, we're in day three of 2026, a random Saturday. And if you thought the chaos of 2025 was over, buckle up for 2026, because here we are with the president starting a war directly in opposition to 64% of Americans who do not want to spend American blood and treasure for Venezuelan oil.
There are some in your party that suggest that this action taken by the administration creates a sort of constitutional crisis. How do you see it?
I don't know. I mean, look, we've seen a constitutional crisis, on a daily, weekly basis with this president, whether he's deploying troops on American cities, or he's taken any number of illegal actions, whether he's, spending money in accordance with the way Congress, as representatives of the people, has designated. I would say that this is more of a crisis of American conscience and of American values. We have been a country that has always stood against aggression from more powerful neighbors against smaller neighbors. And I say that fully recognizing that Nicolas Maduro was a despot. He was a ruthless killer, and at the same time, many things can be true at the same time. He could be a terrible person. I could be glad that the operation was pulled off very effectively by the U.S. military without any casualties, and at the same time, I could also condemn the policy of this administration engaging in this illegal war without any congressional notification or without the buy-in of the American people.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio said that congressional approval was not necessary. Where do you fall on that?
Oh, it's nonsense. It was obviously necessary. They claim that this was a police action supported by the military. Believe your eyes and not the lies. Right. A month and change ago, the organization that Maduro is accused of leading, this narco-terrorist organization, did not exist. About a month ago is when they had this organization designated. This is about regime change, just like it was 20 plus years ago in Iraq, and this is about oil, just like it was 20 plus years ago in Iraq. The president has made it very, very clear that when we put boots on the ground to take out the leadership, the de facto leadership of a foreign country, that is war. And war, the Constitution is very clear, is declared by Congress, and Congress plays a role.
Final question before we let you go. The president said that the U.S. will effectively run the country until there is a peaceful transfer of power. The vice president actually adding to that, saying that they do not want to turn Venezuela into a part of the U.S. empire, so to speak. Where do you think Congress plays a role in this, trying to figure out the future of Venezuela?
I think it's just more lies and nonsense. I mean, we have no troops on the ground in Venezuela, as far as I know. And so how do we occupy a vast and populous country like Venezuela? We can't do it without their cooperation. So either the president is saying we're going to have cooperation from Venezuelan authorities, in which case I would love to find out who they are. Are they any different than Nicolas Maduro, other than maybe being more friendly to American oil companies? Or are we planning on putting boots on the ground? So there's a lot of nonsense that is being, this administration is sort of spouting. And we'll have to see. In my experience as a 25-year Army veteran, wars are very, very easy to start and they're hard to finish. And so we're just in the opening salvo here.
And certainly we expect more from Congress in the coming days. Congressman Eugene Vindman, representing Virginia's 7th Congressional District. Thank you so much for your time, sir. We certainly appreciate it.
Thank you.